Okay, so welcome back. We are on Beastars, chapter 187, an examination of the phrase running like a rabbit. So, we open up with Legosi here in a weird rabbit get-up. So I wonder if this is the chapter where he uses his imaginary chimera. Might be. We'll see. Louie and Q just arrived on the scene, so let's see what they saw. During the several minutes I spent running toward the scene of the fight, I imagined how Legosi might have looked. The first idea that came to mind was that Legosi had to have at least lost an arm or a leg. Louie's resolved face. At that time, he's always acted without any concern for his own safety, and this time won't be any different. That is true. He always heads in with like reckless abandon. Wait a minute, where did this happen? Is that the fight with Chief Lion? Legosi wasn't there to see that though, so. And I like how they're showing the old art style, because this is what it used to look like. It was a little rough around the edges, but we love Beastars for it. Okay. Is that Legosi? What? He's actually running away. I thought he'd be... Huh. And Melon's just having the time of his life. He's not gonna outrun Melon. He's more nimble than Legosi is, even with that bulky body now. Sheesh. What happened? He probably got... You know what? It's probably that he's tired. I said before, Legosi's the only one that's been taking damage throughout this entire turf war, and he's starving. He's literally not fighting at 100%. Legosi is running away? He's trying to get away. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dogs really do curl their tails when they're running. What's wrong, Legosi? We're way too far into our fight for you to be acting like a clown. I'm running away? The hunting instincts I inherited from my mama are in high gear. If you're really gonna run for your life, then I won't be able to stop myself from running after you. I can't fight him on an equal level. Melon's getting stronger and I'm getting weaker. I'm getting weaker. Oh, he's losing a lot of blood too. But he's fighting under extreme conditions. It's no wonder why he's losing. You've never felt this kind of fear before, have you, Legosi? This is the fear of the hunted. Oof. Sheesh. He's just manhandling Legosi. Putting pressure on someone's neck is a sign of love and death. I could always strangle you to death, but when parents place their hands on their children's necks when they're carrying them or cradling them, it's a sign of love. Then again, I'm not exactly an expert on how normal parents express their love. Yeah. Melon's words hurt when you know the context in which he's conveying them. My mama was the kind of female no one should ever associate with. She was a leopard female who fucked a male gazelle until she gave birth to me. But as it turns out, she loved my papa so much that she ate him alive. And this was when I was a baby. Pretty crazy story, right? This is pretty nice. I'm feeling great. They should add a strangling therapy to psychology textbooks. What the heck is that pose? Is that a JoJo pose? Wow, I feel like that's hilarious. But I feel like this is iconic. I've never seen anything like this before. And look at that. That's actually dope. What kind of pose is this? The strangle pose? Wow, that's actually This is really an iconic look. I bet this is going to be an iconic scene when it gets animated, but I also think that the Legosi, the Get Mad panel from when Legosi was about to fight those criminals who were trying to sell him blood-bone drug or whatever, when he imagined Louis there. I feel like that's a JoJo reference all in itself. Excuse me, all in itself, and it was still one of my favorite panels too because it's just so dope. Get Mad, Legosi, and then we have this right here. But anyway, back to what Melon's saying. It turns out she loved my papa so much that she ate him alive, and this was when I was a baby. Okay, he's bringing that up again, but he's been repeating it so much, but that's the thing though. I went back and I read that chapter and I'm like, wait a minute. She never said she ate him. She never said it. And I've been saying the same thing over and over. And Melon, he was a kid when all this happened. Sure, I'm not dismissing his trauma and what happened and what may have been happening to him, that's implied was happening to him, like on the side, but that's what I feel like it really is. I feel like it was just all implicit, but that doesn't necessarily make it true, if you kind of get what I'm talking about, right? It's weird, like, because we know there's something wrong with Melon, both physically, well, both biologically, there is something wrong with Melon. It's weird trying to put yourself in the shoes of someone who's never, who has trouble feeling things, right? Which means if you can't feel certain things, and I'm not just talking about physically, there's also the mental aspects of things as well. That colors your perception of how you experience things in the world. You might... Melon's mentally ill. That's what I'm getting at. He's very much sane, but he's crazy, but he's not insane. But he is ill, right? It's just so weird. He's complicated, but... He's been telling himself that his mom ate his dad. I don't think that's the case. I really don't. But I don't think that's ever going to be expanded on. But at this point, that's true. That's Melon's truth. That's the echo chamber. He killed his mom, so there's no way he could know, right? And I felt like he used that as justification, no matter what the answer was, to actually just kill her. Maybe it's an excuse, right? Maybe that was just his excuse, and he was gonna do it regardless. But we saw his flashback, and it's just kind of hard to like gauge it. But I keep giving her the benefit of the doubt because there was objective truth in her words to Melon. She wants him to live a life as sweet as Melon's. And I'm ignoring all the other stuff like Mama's bath time and whatever like that. I'm ignoring all the other stuff because there was earnesty in her, like, for the first time ever, going against, like, putting aside the bullshit fantasy that she built for her and Melon inside of that room, inside of that house, and just telling him the earnest truth for the first time ever. She wants him to live a life as sweet as Melon's. And I don't know, there was just something to that where I believed it. But the thing about that is, Melon didn't believe it, and that's why he lashed out. He finally received truth, and he didn't know how to handle it, which calls into question, Melon is biased. He really is. He wanted to hate his mom, so he did. Yeah, all of that from the perspective of a child, right? Who's not developed in like their thinking or their rationality or like anything. It was that he acted on emotion, right? The only emotions that are like apparent to him, like anger, hate, rage, stuff like that. Because he said it before, he's numb, both physically and mentally. He doesn't experience things the same way. Every time he brings up that story, it's like The Dark Knight, when Joker asks, "Want to know how I got these scars?" And the story changes the entire time. Melon's story is quite consistent, right? With how he tells it, right? But at the same time, you have to remember, Joker was an unreliable narrator, and just because Melon was a kid as well, that makes him an unreliable narrator as well. Because there is bias there towards his mother, right? There's no reason for him to lie about it, but that's the thing though. Melon isn't lying, but that doesn't mean he's not but that doesn't mean it's a one-for-one retelling of the events as he's telling them, because they're coming out of his mouth as a child. See what I'm saying? Anyway, I beat that horse like a little too much, so I'm just gonna add on. Just gonna continue. But anyway. But at this point, we're almost... Man, the series is almost over. Like, what could they do? At this point, yeah, I guess he did. I guess his mom really did eat his dad. I guess that... Actually, yeah. Maybe he really did. Maybe she really did eat him, because... We're on chapter 187. There's only 196 chapters. I guess anything else just... I guess she really did eat him. Yeah. I don't know, man. That don't seem right, though. It really doesn't, but maybe I'm just looking too far into it, and maybe, that what he's been saying all along has just been right. So, I don't know. I just wish we got more, like... I got expanded on more, because we don't really know, like, a lot. Even the bath time flashback, we got that hella late. Like, I get it was for the purpose of showing, like, more of Melon's hate for his mother, but I wish we got, like, more of it from Melon, more insight into his, like, character, into his past, via flashback, but, yeah, whatever. My vision's getting dark. This isn't good. All I can see right now are my hands. That's right. They were always right in front of me. I was feeling clueless whenever I was feeling clueless, and I mean every time I was feeling clueless and anxious about the relationship between herbivores and carnivores, they were always right in front of me. Aw, Haru. Speaking of Haru, where the heck is she? I'm a little nervous because a thought that I had in my head. We haven't seen Haru since Louis talked to her, right? No. Not that. Since Legosi last saw her. But what if Melon... Because it's shown that he's been underhanded before, like using Q. What if he already went ahead and ate Haru? That's what I was thinking. I was like, wait a minute. What if he already ate Haru? That's just a dark thought that was in my head. Like, that'd be devastating for Legosi to hear that, if that was actually the case. Or, what if Haru actually shows up to the back alley market? That's another thing. And then 3 is, what if Melon simply just spills the beans? That he's like, oh, after I kill you, I get to eat that white dwarf rabbit that said I can eat her. What was her name again? Haru, and then Legosi loses his shit. Those are just one of 3 options, I think. I don't know. We'll see. These big clawed hands had always entered my vision. The anxiety I felt because of these hands. That could take anyone's life, if I so desired. Just how insignificant were they compared to the fear of an animal whose life is about to be taken away? Is he howling? Is he whimpering? Oh, he's whimpering. Okay. What the heck? Look at Melon's tail. What? This is what Legosi was always lacking. Survival instincts turn animals into cowards. Pfft, hey, what's with that voice? Did you physically and mentally revert to a newborn puppy? Is that how weak you are right now? Only strong animals have cowardly hearts. Wait, what? So for the first time ever, after everything he's been through, Legosi is finally experiencing fear at what it's like to about to be killed, right? To have his life taken against his will. For the first time ever, we're seeing Legosi afraid, which is what Q's saying. Like, yo, this is what he, like, now that this is happening, that he's experiencing fear, I suspect a fighter, like, he's been running away this entire time now, right? There's always a fight or flight response, right? That was his flight response when Louis and Q got there and he was running away from Melon because he was outmatched. But now he's literally backed into a corner, literally, and let's not forget, they still have an ace. Q still needs to say good boy. Only strong animals have cowardly hearts, because that shows that they have they don't always have to fight. That shows they have the drive to live, right? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's what's happening. And now he's getting angry. That's the tablecloth effect is happening now. Grrr. Is that the sound of his air passage widening? Look at Melon's face. He's scared now. He's turning feral because he's backed into a corner. Okay, Legosi. I want to live. Wait, she said okay? Why did she say okay? Is that a mistranslation? Okay, Legosi. And then Legosi, okay, so Legosi's he's about to bite Melon now. Okay, I think that's a mistranslation. I think because I remember specifically during those panels, he said, say good boy or something like that, right? And Q said, when I say good boy, I give you permission to eat me. And then Legosi was like, by the time you say good boy, I've already defeated Melon. So is that a death flag for Q? Because instead of this okay, because that seems out of place, I think she said good boy here, not okay. Good boy, Legosi. And that gave him his second win to bite down on Melon as a command, because that was supposed to be their ace, right? Like, hearing Q's voice gave him his second wind, in addition to his feral instincts. I love seeing this panel right here, because you see Legosi like going from whimpering like coward to like, oh, he's about to destroy you. And I like this because it reminds you that, yo, they're actually animals. They're not humans. They're actually beasts. I love seeing this. This is so cool. I just like how this was done. Back to the wall. Okay, so let's see. Oh, back to Gosha. From the TV department. Are you the real Beastar? I'm not interested in being on TV. Gosha, quit spacing out and help me out of here. Oh, sorry. Please answer my question. We came from Mr. Louis' press conference. We want you to open the gate so we can get footage on the back alley market. Why is he spacing out? I can't let you in the back alley market if another blackout happens. Well, what's he say? What's he see? Is it true that the criminal Melon is greatly influencing the back alley market? Please tell me more about Melon. Is he a male or a female? Does he think that's Melon? Who's that? Those unique twisty horns. Is it him? No, that's impossible. But what species is melon? Wait. Those unique twisty horns. Is it him? No, that's impossible. But what species is melon? That's a gazelle, like melon. Those unique twisty horns. I take it that. Wait. If that's who I think it is, that changes everything. Oh my god, that's Melon's dad. That has to be Melon's dad. It makes no other sense for emphasis to be put on a character we've never seen before like this, and for Yafia to recognize it from a distance, by the horns. It's like, wait, those horns are uncommon, so that must mean they're genetic, right? Wait, have we seen another gazelle like with these horns? I don't think we have. Yeah, so that might be a genetic thing that Melon gets from his dad, who might be this guy right here. That's gonna change everything if that's Melon's dad. Like, Melon's entire like worldview that he built, thinking that his mother ate it. Cause, oh wait, I hope that's his dad. That means I'm right, because I said before that Melon's mom never said that she ate his dad. All she said was like, you remind me of your dad's flavor, or something like that, right? So it's like, wait a minute. So do they like lick their children since they're animals in that society, or? Okay, that's dark. Never mind. I don't want to think about that. But anyway, so like, yeah, like, if that's his dad, then Melon's entire worldview would just be shattered immediately. Everything he's fighting for, everything he thought about anything, that would break a person. So my question is, if it is his dad, why is he here now, and why has Melon never heard of him before? Oh, actually, never mind. Answer my own question. His mom never talked about it. Which is strange, because maybe it's not him. I don't know. Which is strange, because why wouldn't she talk about it then? Because hold on. Wait a minute. Because there was always speculations, even from the neighbors, saying that, did you hear? I hear she ate her husband or something like that. And to let Melon believe it this entire time, instead of being like, oh yeah, your dad's not around because of this reason. I'm trying to think of reasons why he wouldn't be. Maybe. Why wouldn't he be? You know what's sad? Beastars has a way of like showing things as they are that's really true to reality and true to life. What if he just left just cause there was no reason? What if he just up and left and that was it? And that's the reason why she never talked about it. That's the simplest reason. But sometimes simple is just closer to reality, I guess. If that's his dad, maybe. I think it is, because it would just make sense. And that'd be a twist. He's actually still alive. Like, we're on chapter 187. There's not that many chapters left, and for them to pull this like out of the blue, that's insane to me. Why did they wait so long to do this? At the climax of the fight too. So I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. I have so many questions. I guess we'll see during the next one. There's so many questions. How are they gonna wrap up this series neatly? It's frustrating in a way, you know? But yeah. Well, we'll see during the next one. I hope you enjoyed this chapter. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. What do you think's gonna happen? Who do you think this guy is? Like, what's going on here? Did I miss something? Let me know. I'll see you during the next one. See you during chapter 188. Bye now.